Hey y'all, how's it going? We are catfishing here below Kentucky Dam off the pier. Give me just a little bit, we're gonna have to get everything set up and then we'll be back.
You set mine up for me for bottom?
Do what?
Will you set mine up for bottom with 2 hooks?
Yeah, yours are all set up for the bottom. Well, it's a one hook floater kind of rig. You're set up.
Hey, come here, tie this for me, man.
I know. You know it. Well, we got a couple people in here. Sorry, I was over there tying up a rig for the wife. She's skipjack crazy. She's still after the skipjack. But I'm gonna show her how to catch a catfish. She might make me look bad on skipjack, but I'm gonna show her what it's all about on catfish. We're gonna show her. If the catfish cooperate. If they don't cooperate, maybe. Alright, there's one. Oh, what kind of bait do you want? Huh? Worms? She wants night crawlers. Skippy's running good there. They are not now, Big Mike. Well, I say they're not. We were just down there trying them a little bit. It rained this morning, so we didn't get out early. Wife caught 10, I caught none. You know, I was doing it right, she was doing it wrong and caught 10. You know how that goes. But Danny Stone was down here yesterday morning. He said about 6:30, and he caught about a half a bucket full. So I guess they were running good early. It rained here this morning, and then the sun came out just before we got here. I didn't do any good at all, but she caught a few. They're not very big. They're like 6 to 8 inches. Hooks and Hammocks, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by, Chris. I don't know how the fishing's going to be. As we were coming down, there was another guy leaving who'd just been here for a while. Said he was offering a bluegill and skipjack and cheese bait, and only got one bite in a couple hours. Hold on to this worm and quit dropping it. Wife wants a night crawler. We're bank fishing. We got steering cable troubles on our boat. We have a NASCAR boat now. If anybody out there wants to sponsor us in the next NASCAR event, we can only turn left. I have not figured out what's wrong with it, but we can only go left. We cannot turn right. You want this pole over there? Where you want it, baby? Well, I take her pole over there. She's camera shy. She hasn't like been on the camera. She caught the skipjack while I was over there.
No, a broken pole, I might add.
Let's see. I think I'll just go and put that skipjack over here. I'll cut him in half.
Go do the new one.
Huh?
He's still alive.
Oh, I want the fresh. Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. It's your fish.
Yes. Don't
I'll
kill
let
it
you
raw.
say
Yeah,
decide
let
that.
let it torture to death. No, I don't care, baby. Never mind. If you bring yourself a guy. That's all.
Let's see. Step on him a little bit, mash him.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what we're going to throw out on this one to begin with. That's probably the biggest one we're going to put out. The rest of them are going to be smaller baits. We've been doing much better on smaller baits lately. Spool this one. Throw that tail out. Maybe cut up a couple other pieces. Just about untangled here. And there you go. You can see that size. That was a little smaller. That's what we're going to go with for the most part. Alright, I've got 5 ounces weight on there. There's a lot of current. I don't know if that's going to be enough weight or not. We'll just have to wait and see. I think I did, but I'm not sure. You need something? Oh, get the button here just a minute. Got something tapping on this red one already. are set up. I'll turn it this way where I can be over here on this side. See the poles. What'd you say, baby?
Got this and trying to sneak off.
Uh-oh. Let me check chat here, see if I missed anybody.
Clean my clock.
You got something?
No, it's like
Cleaned you out already?
it took off, but I yanked it. He got the word. It's just
Doggone.
slowly started going out that way.
Wife's already done got her clock clean. Fishing Big Mike says hooked 15 skip and only landed 7 the other day. Heartbreak. That is the truth. Hey Jody, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. Put another worm on the wife's hook. She's a worm kind of girl. She likes them wiggle worms.
It started moving. It was stuck in one spot, and all of a sudden
Oh, yeah.
the line started going down. I was like, "Yep, there's something."
Something picked it up and was running with
You
it.
got red one being the little.
I know it. What red ones had stuff messing with it.
Yep. You may have something on there.
Yeah, I'll check it as soon as I get this worm on here. I'm washing it. The line is moving too.
Wiggles.
Whatever it is, it's small. It's not been moving it much.
Small might catch so big. I had a little tiny fish on there one day, and
Huh?
I had a little tiny fish down there one day and got a giant bluefish from that.
Oh, well, that's good. No, nothing on there at all. It could just be sitting in that current swinging around. A lot more current out here today than there has been lately. I think it tip bouncing at the current. I believe that's what it is. This one just moved over. So what's everybody into today? It's a nice sunny day. Oh, there's a skipjack all over. You see him?
I know. What else is it?
Oh, there's a boat right there. Are they after him? They're probably after the bass chasing those minnows you're seeing jumping. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us this afternoon. We're just getting started so far. No bites, but the wife's catching a skipjack every now and then. We're watching skipjack busting the surface down here, but there's a couple of bass fishermen right up in amongst them. Where do I fish at today, Jody? We are at Kentucky Dam. This is a concrete walkway with a pier that comes out, I don't know, 75 yards out into the river that you can fish from. It's about 20 feet over the water, so if you get a big one, it's kind of a chore. You got to walk them to the bank and bring them in that way. But you don't stay snagged up all the time. It's a little easier fishing right here. You don't have to fight the rocks. My wife doesn't like standing on the riprap, walking up and down it. So, you know, it's an easier fishing trip. And since the boat is out of commission right now, it's a good thing to do on a Sunday afternoon. Normally when I'm fishing the river here lately, I've been fishing over at Barkley, right over where Danny's granddaughter caught that big one last night. I didn't see if anybody else caught last night. Those poles look like they're just twitching, but where the water comes past this concrete pier, it creates eddies and swirls down below. And a lot of that is just those swirls hitting the line and shaking it. This red one especially, it's got a more of a light tip on it, so it doesn't take much to move it. I kind of got them set up in order of strength. The light one is on this side all the way to the heavy rod on the left side. The heavy one, it doesn't move much unless it's actually got a fish. Something's messing with that one. bait stealer. I can feel it just tap, tap, tap. That's what you deal with down here. Tons of those around there. Tons of them. I've never caught any flatheads down here, but there was a guy leaving as we were coming down that he was claiming at this time of day he usually catches flatheads. And we fished all different hours of the day down here, so I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look at something. I was hearing something breaking the water over there. I had to check to see. It's Asian carp. You're gonna lose this pole if you get a catfish on it. Wife's done left her catfish pole sitting and run off. She got skipjack on the brain right now. Definitely playing with it. Hope the wind's not too bad for y'all. Wind's pretty strong out here this evening. It acts like a wind tunnel up through here under these bridges. How's it going? Yeah, I'm on YouTube Live right now. Yeah. Huh? Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it's just 3 people watching me fish right now, though. You were what? Oh, did you? Oh, I appreciate that. I'm always fishing and recording it. Sometimes I have it going live. Sometimes I pre-record them and edit them out. Yeah. Y'all from around here? Bose? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all aren't too far off. We're about an hour the other way. We're over towards Hopkinsville. I see you've been to Bucky's.
Yeah, just up there on the way to the mountains and back.
Oh, okay. Good deal. We thought they were going to build one down by Clarksville, but
They started and they nipped it in the butt.
Yep, they said the state wouldn't agree with the road changes they wanted or something. That's a neat place.
Yeah.
It's huge. Y'all out fishing today or just out killing some time?
No, I'm watching videos this morning, so
Oh, there, hey, nothing wrong with that. Come on down, there's room on this pier.
my line ain't that heavy. I'll be down there with the rod.
Yeah.
I'll be a third color and they're working on scrapping.
You're not a fisherman? That's the fisher lady right there. She's the only one that's got fish slime on her today. You trying to catch a gar? My wife trying to catch a gar. The only person around trying to catch a gar. On purpose. Yeah, there's not too many other people around here that do it. There's a bunch of guys in kind of a, if you go out a couple of hour radius, but like there's a guy from Bowling Green that makes some. He fishes up that way, up towards Taylorsville Lake. There's a few.
Just in this area, right?
Yeah, down here, the dams, the Barkley Lake, Kentucky Lake. There's just not many people doing it. Oh, I like doing it. I just do it for the fun of it. I enjoy it. If I'm fishing by myself, I can talk to the camera. You know, it's like there's somebody there with me. And if the wife's with me, I can harass her on the camera. So you know, she's not listening to me.
That'd be somebody that they just got to get on YouTube.
That's right. That's the truth. I keep getting something nibbling on this middle one, but he won't take it. I tell you, these two rivers, there's so many little fish that run up and down below these dams. Bait stealers, I call them. White bass, yellow bass, bluegills, stripes, whatever. They'll just keep your pole just twitching.
He's down here, what, 4 hours last Sunday?
Oh, were you? You doing good?
I got 2 bites.
2 bites. Sometimes it's that way. You know, the last 2.5, 3 weeks, I've not been doing very good. What I've been catching is small, not catching many. Up until then, I was doing really well. I was catching some good fish from the bank. But something happened the end of August, early September. I just quit catching much.
Probably this cold snap.
Huh?
Probably the cold snap.
I figured that's what it was, a change in the weather. Over at Barkley, they're working on the generator, so there's not nearly as much current as there normally is, so I'm sure that affected it somehow.
Oh, yeah.
But usually that cool weather is good for the fishing. Just haven't cooled off enough, I guess. I haven't got the water temperatures cooled down enough. We got 6 people watching now. Let me check, see if I missed any comments. Shade Tree Catfishing, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. We're doing a lot of standing around, running the yapper, but not much catching. He was moving it. Bait's still on there. Yeah. Come here. I don't see anything's been chewing on it. Something had it in its mouth. The tip of the pole was just slowly going down. Need a little bit different poles for fishing here though, because of all the swirls and the current in the water, it just constantly twitches the tip of your pole.
You do any of the fishing tournaments?
No, I've never done a fishing tournament. Thought about it, but never have.
That does fishing tournaments.
Oh, really? What kind?
I think it's catfish.
Catfish? Who's that?
Marcella, I can't pronounce her last name.
She from around here?
Up around Dawson Springs.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't guess I know her.
I think she said she goes out in Arkansas. She's won cash and a trophy
No kidding. That's pretty good.
for her first time this year.
I never have fished in a tournament. I just always fish for the fun of it.
That's what it is.
These poles are just twitching like crazy. Uh-oh. That one tried to pull a little drag. He grabbed it. Not drag, but I got the flicker. Come on. One pulling the clicker a little bit. Wife's catching more skipjack.
Is that what?
I saw that.
That bigger one lost it. There's a ton of tiny little fish right up out of the bank.
Huh?
Once near the bank aren't biting, it's further out. There might there's so many little fish they're eating on the bank. I'm gonna take a look.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy. Make you swim with the good fish numbers there. Gotta feel bad about that.
Something is biting it and moving, but they're not holding on to it. I might ought to reel that in and make sure my hook hasn't turned into my bait. If I'm gonna do that, I'd hate to lose one because my hook turned into my bait.
See you later.
Y'all have a good day. No, my hook isn't turned in, but you can see where something took the skin off the side of that bait. Something mashed down on it. Just didn't take it all the way. Let's see if I missed anything from anybody. Sorry about ignoring y'all. That couple walked down here and was chatting. Yeah, shade tree, we might. This isn't the best spot in the world, but it's better than nothing. Easy access. Turn that camera just a little bit. Easy to get to. Wife likes coming down here, so that makes a difference. Hey Lynn, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by. And we're out here in the middle of the day. It's not the best time of day to be catching them anyway. Drop that red one there onto the right. It is straight down into an eddy coming out from underneath this pier. So it's just sitting there just twisting and spooling around. It looks like it's got something going on, but most of the time it's just that little eddy hitting it and moving it around. Whoop, that actually looks like a bite right there. Something was moving it. Oh, crap. I just knocked my Sprite off. Big dummy. checking that line and kicked my doggone Sprite off the pier. So somebody down about Louisiana is going to have a nice cold drink in a couple of days. Well, it may not be quite so cold by the time it gets to Louisiana. Let me show y'all something. I got this off Temu. I showed it last night. In case you didn't see it, you got to pack your fishing poles very far. I got this thing off of Temu. I think it was like $12 or $13, and I didn't expect much. It is a thing the butt of your rods go down in here. It's got spots up here with straps. You strap off the top of them. It's got a top that you can open up, stick stuff down in, pack your gear. And it makes packing fishing poles much easier. I like it. Yeah, I'm sure it's not the best of quality. It came off of Temu. But it's only $12, $13, so you know, if it doesn't last long, it lasts longer than what I had before. But it's definitely handy for packing your fishing poles. Like when I fish over at Barkley, I have to park and walk a little ways. And walk down the rocks, walk up the rocks. It's just a chore carrying those loose fishing poles. Put them on that and it'll carry what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fishing poles. I think it is 6. Handy dandy. There's something hit down here. I've got this red one dropped straight down below the pier. There's something getting hold of it, and picking it up, moving it, but not wanting to take it. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I'd walked out of frame there. I was standing over there beside that red one watching because this line was just moving back and forth like something had it, but it doesn't want to take it. Something's messing with the middle blue one. It kicked the current up a little bit since we've been standing here too. I think I've got 5-ounce weights on 2 of those and 4-ounce on the other one. That may not be quite enough. I need to add a little bit more weight because since they kicked the current up, I'm definitely getting more movement in my lines. I don't think they're sitting still. I've got peg floats on all of them for the bait to lift the bait up. I might need to pull that off too. Look. That's all that. Come on. Had that red one for a little bit, but when I lifted up on it, he wasn't there. He was gone. that's a big one. She got about a 2-inch skipjack down there. I think we'll let that one go back and grow a little bit more. Come on down there in the middle. I see you just twitch, twitch, twitch. Come on. Need to fight. But play. You what? Uh-oh. Oh, really? It broke it off? I'll be back. I'm gonna look. Oh, did you lose it? Was it an Asian carp? Probably gar. Oh yeah, if it's taking off fast, that's likely a gar. Tell you what, I'm gonna reel these in, and the ones that have a peg float that I can take off, I'm gonna take them off. I guess letting them move too much in the water. Do what? Ah, got a little one. Kind of walking that one back, kind of like bumping. There's so much current, I couldn't take the float, the float off either one of those because there's a thread on kind. Some of them I've got a thread on, and some of them have a slit in the side you can take them off. Check this other one in just a minute. I'm gonna walk this back a little bit more. This one's got a split in it. I can take this one off. This is one of those kinds that's got a split down the side, so you can put them on and take them off without much trouble. Those others don't have that split. Alright, that's got everything back out. I only had one peg float I could take off. But it's better than nothing. See if I missed anybody here. I'm going to have to restart my thing. I think I'm caught up. I do need though to plug up the battery on my camera. It tells me it's low battery. Hang on, I'll be right back. Alright. I got two battery packs. That first one there is a little low on charge, so we're going to give it a few minutes. And then we'll just swap it over to that other battery pack that's fresh. Just check this other battery pack. It shows fully charged, so we'll be good there for a little while. I don't know how long we're going to fish this evening. It's 2:40. I'll take the daughter back to college this afternoon. She's home for the weekend, so we can't stay too late. Hey baby, what time you got to take Kristen back? Huh? Oh, okay. I just noticed it's almost 3. I just want to be sure. Two in the morning? That sounds about right for college hours. Well, I think 2 in the morning, that's a good time to take a college kid back. That's just the time they're getting ready to come in from the party anyway. All I know is we need to catch fish. I haven't been skunked in a while. I might need to get my skipjack pole and try throwing that so I can say I caught something over here. It's just the boil making it do that. That's not a boil, that's a bite right there. That's a nibble of some kind. Another skipjack. Skipjack queen is at it down there, y'all. $5 for a pack of 3 of them little ones. How much have you made today? $10? Yeah. I was holding the line on that red one over there. And it was something small, just pap, 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 just tapping away on it. I see you. Whatever it is, it's little bitty. You what? Yeah, probably not. It's been sitting there for a while. I done pulled 2 catfish off of your pole.
That wouldn't
You got a big one on there, probably. You act like you got one on there.
I think I'm hung. I'll let you decide.
You done got hung up.
I think so. That was a big fish.
I'll be back. She makes her poles on. Huh?
Every time I say that, it's a big fish. Every
Oh,
time.
okay. You go ahead.
I'm hung. That's a fish, honey. You can have it.
Don't break your pole now.
Snap. I'll let the current see if the current will take it loose.
Yeah. There's a lot of current down here today. More than normal here lately. I see you, Red. I see you. You're just teasing me, though. Just teasing me. I'm sorry, I'm walking out of the frame, aren't I? Keep moving all around. I can't stand still when I fish. I wobble from one side of my poles to the other. Well, I'm trying to see here. Let's see. Hey Anthony, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you back in there. Yeah, we moved down here to the pier to fish. Wife wanted to try catfishing a little bit, so we came down here to the pier. And she's still down here catching skipjacks. She's caught a few since we moved down here. Damn River Boys, how you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, Shade Tree, I hear you there, man. I've caught a bunch of skipjack, but I had shoulder surgery February of this year. And since then, I'm good for about an hour and a half of casting. And then my shoulder is shot. Uh-oh. Come on, I heard that. I don't know if y'all heard it, my clicker went off. Something picked it up. Was moving with it and they stopped. Want to be outdoors. where the sidewalk ended, he was slaying the eater blues. Caught 15 in one sitting. Doggone, was that here at Kentucky Dam or was that over at Barkley? There's nothing biting here at all today. Before we came down, there was a guy fishing. He was leaving as we were coming down. He said he had bluegill, skipjack, night crawlers, chicken, and cheese bait. That was at Kentucky Dam. Oh, okay. The clicker's going off again. Nothing on there. I don't know, since we've been sitting here, they've really picked the current up. I don't quite have enough weight with this extra current that's going on. I mean, it was pretty good current when we got here, but I've got 5-ounce weights on here. I think I got a 4-ounce on one of them. And with this extra current, it may be a swirl of water hits it. It could be picking it up and moving it a little bit. No, that looked like a bite. I saw that jump. Come on. Come on, man. Let's go. I think it's something smaller, hitting it just big enough to grab it and move it a little bit. But you can see the tip of the pole just twitch, like something's touching it, something's hitting it. Probably a little white bass or yellow bass, something like that. What you got there? A large mouth, huh?
With a small body. Kind of like,
Ooh, that's a big one right there. I have to cut him loose. I don't know.
it swallowed fish on
Completely
it.
swallowed that one.
It had a tiny little fish on it. He ate fish, hook, and all.
Really?
Yep. It was one of those little minnows I'd smack up there.
Big old bass right there that she just caught. Just pickle away. Let's see, I saw a comment pop up there. What'd you say? Said he was about 20 or 30 feet off the bank. Using small thread fin shad he caught in his cast net. No kidding. You know, I don't ever use the thread fin, but I may need to try them. There are tons of thread fin shad down here at Kentucky Dam, man. Just tons of them. And fishing from a boat, huh? I wonder, was he letting it hit the bottom or was he suspend fishing, do you know? 20, 30 feet off the bank, that's got to be some snaggy place in there. I bet he was suspend fishing. Dropped it over the side of his boat, let the weight hit, and reeled up a few times, yep. I fished down here one time years ago with a guy that's a guide, and that's how he wanted to fish. We'd drop it, let it hit bottom, reel up 2 times. That was what we did. The one thing he did though, he liked using these little skipjack that were like 6-7 inches long. He'd cut the tail off of them, put them on the hook, and then step on them to mash them, get more blood in the water. There's been a bunch of boats up in here fishing for bait this afternoon, right up on the bank. Yo, hit that thumbs up for me if you hadn't done it. I appreciate that. Oh. Doggone clicker went off again. I want that clicker to take off and keep going now. Don't forget that, just tapping the clicker. Let's see how my battery backup's doing. It says it's got one bar still, one whatever that is. Hope I don't lose y'all when I do this. All right. Anthony, if you're still in here, we need to try the Ohio Dam one day this week. I can't tomorrow afternoon, but another day this week, let me know. We'll go down there.
Tighten my line up.
Did it come up?
Tighten it.
No.
Tighten itself.
Oh. You may be on something that's moving, a log or something.
Leave it open again.
Yeah, I haven't touched it, baby. We got a barge coming up through here. Maybe we'll get us a barge bite. I don't know, that barge is going around the corner there. It may not churn the water enough here to make a difference. Oh, I'll be right back.
I was trying to let it unwind. Oh, well, maybe it came loose then.
Maybe. Wife's line was unwinded. She had left it loose. She's tangled up on something. Yeah, there's skipjack right there underneath you.
Tiny little fish.
Yep, chasing minnows.
Well, they work.
Dang thing just keeps tapping my clicker. All right, dude, sounds good. My email is on my about part of the YouTube out there. You can find that and send it to me. It's trying to mess with this one. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check my bait. Something chewed all the guts out of that bait pocket. About to decide there's no catfish out here today.
You cut this for me.
You need me to break it for you? I'll be right back, y'all.
I was gonna say I can't break it. You're like I'm. Nope.
I go to get her line pulled loose and I hear my clicker go off. May just be so much current here, my clicker won't hold. That may be it. Maybe so much current, my clicker's not wanting to hold. I'll come get that, baby. Give me a minute.
Would you come see me?
There's nothing on there. Ain't so much current, my cooker won't hold, or the pole won't hold. Whatever I'm trying to say, I'll spit it out later. I don't think it'll hold. Yeah, it just won't hold it. That's it. I'll get it back. I'll be back, y'all. Well, I'm over there breaking the line loose. This she catches a good old skipjack while I'm standing there. You want me to tie it back up, or you just skipjack fishing? You're tired of skipjack fishing? That's just terrible. I'm just gonna have to train you to come catch all the skipjack. I'll give you the camera.
I can't catch the other fish.
Don't call you Skipjack Jennifer.
I can't catch them, but comes the other fish, I'm not sure.
If Shade Tree wants to know if you're pardoning any today. And the answer is yes. She pardoned some earlier.
Just one.
Just one, she says. Just one.
That's not
But
catching.
she says by pardoning them, it's more come to her that way.
Yeah.
Got to get some good karma on her side.
They spread the word. But you got big catfish to catch too.
I had to break hers loose over there. Doggone, it lost everything. You want any rattles or anything on yours?
Nah,
Just a hook, huh? Hook and a worm. think a 3-ounce weight is the smallest I've got in here, baby.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a little heavy for this pole of yours, but it'll hold it. And you want a worm, you say?
No.
That hook feels better when it doesn't go in your finger. Alright. You are set up. She's all set up and ready to go catch fish and make me take it off the hook.
Yeah, hold. I'm lying. If I catch a big one, did you get the picture?
I don't know why you didn't jump in and get my Sprite for me a minute ago. Hey Andrew, how's it going, buddy? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It is slow today. Did you do any good down there on Cumberland last night? I saw Danny's granddaughter caught a big one, but I didn't have time to watch the whole video as I was scanning through. I saw her catch one, and I saw Skip Jack Cindy's group catch one. And I believe that was it. I'm sure there was a bunch more. That's just all I had time to catch. Look in here. That battery pack's about shot. Let's try this other one over here. I don't know, this one right here is one of those solar dewies. It, recharges with solar. It doesn't feel nearly as heavy as it's just regular old school battery pack, so I don't have high expectations for it. But we'll see. Oh boy, outdoors. What's going on, man? How's it going? Did you end up catching any fish last night down there by the boat ramp? No, no good. Well, you caught just as many as I've caught this afternoon, which is 0. Jennifer's catching several skipjack. I don't know, she probably got 17 or 18 up in the bucket over there. Not a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. My line's wanting to tighten right here. Didn't get it. I think it was something small again. I'm gonna check my bait. No, I can see it. Bait's on there. You done caught something? No. Just trying to catch 2 or 3 other ones too, aren't you?
Got bass, stripes.
Well, the wife caught one of them bait stealers. I got a feeling that's what's been making my pole twitch left and right out there. I'd have kept that. Ow, crap. Hook does not go in the finger. Kevin, I'd touch a catfish. Well, I lost that. I'll look at that here in just a second. The comment went away before I could get to it. There you go, baby. I got a feeling what she caught there is what's making my line, or my tips of my poles just twitch like crazy. Now, let me see here. There it goes again, twitching. Andrew, I didn't have any luck. The current wasn't in my favor. Had a good time. Danny's granddaughter's fish made it worth it. Yeah, man, that was a heck of a fish. That was a nice one. Sitting over here, my line keeps jerking and going slack. I'm a little picking it up, but nothing big enough to mess with it. Let's see. I'd touch a catfish right there. I'd drive back over there and throw. I hear you. I hear you. I'd sure like to catch one rather than just stand here all day, but you know how that goes. Sometimes they just don't cooperate. I see where you're fishing. She put hers in and let this swim. I'll spit it out in a minute. Swim right down by mine.
I'm trying to get on the other side.
You're trying to catch my fish. I know what you're doing. I just messed with you.
That's where that strike came from, just so you know.
Oh, I know. They're just tapping my poles left and right out there.
I wanted to get it further out this way, but the current is taking it right back to where you
Oh, you can't get it out there, baby. There's so much current coming through these piers right here. It pushes it down. That's why I cast over here and all my lines come around. I don't have enough weight on these poles to be able to set them down in that fast current. Andrew, where we're fishing at here, that Kentucky Dam is right where all these bridge piers are. And the water coming through here, man, it creates a lot of extra current, creates eddies and swirls. Talk about the current messing with you. It's hard to have a line just sit down in one spot here. That current will do it. It'll pull it so fast you don't realize it's pulling. Huh? Yeah, bait things are terrible down here. How late did you guys fish last night? Did you wrap it up there at 11 when your tournament was over, or did y'all keep going? You were done when it was over. I could imagine, especially sitting out there all that time if you weren't catching anything. Matthew, did you catch anything? I didn't see your, actually I think I saw you catch one, didn't I? I believe I did. I can't remember. As I was sitting on the couch watching this morning, I was just scanning through real quick. 12-pound blue. Good deal. Andrew, you drove home when it was over. Dang. You were probably tired by the time you got home. That was a fairly good trip, wasn't it? Don't you live like, what, 3 hours, 4 hours away? Dang, bait stealers all over that river. My spot over there. Yeah. Wife's trying to get over there and catch my fish. I know what she's doing. She saw me catching all these fish and just couldn't resist coming over here to fish where I'm at. Yeah, her husband's got an old bluegill or something down there just tapping away. Still got bait? Oh yeah, you got all spun up in that current, didn't you? Oh, let that go. Let that go. It's all tangled up here. That's why it's twisted up. It's tangled up on top. Yeah, that current's hard on these things. Swirls them around. That's good for fishing in the rocks and not losing all your gear, but it is bad about them swirling up together, twisting up. Had to pull over and rest. I hear you, man. Hey, I tell you, in the last few years, I've got to where if it's much past 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, I'm not driving. Driving makes me sleepy. I got too old, I guess. Didn't sleep, you were hurting too bad. What happened to you? Won't need to do leg days here after all them steps. I tell you, man, these steps down here at Kentucky Dam will wear you out. You want to fish there? Is it coming to you? Wife may have a fish. That or she's hung. Which is it? Hung or you got a fish? Oh, you lost it. She was cranking down on something there for a minute. That's it, I moved my camera after that. Let's see here. I didn't realize those poles weren't showing real good. You still got bait? You need some bait. I can bait you back up. Oh, took a face plant on the rocks and messed up your leg. I'll say Andrew pushed me, but he's too far away. I hear you. Hey, last summer down there at Barkley, it was up close to the dam. I was going down to skipjack fish in the spring and stepped on a rock that rolled, and I fell and tumbled about 10 feet down them rocks. I was beat and banged up. My legs was bloodied. Those rocks are no fun when you fall down on them. They hurt. especially when you hit your shin or somewhere that you got no cushion. I hit my left shin and banged it up pretty good, and then one of my ribs. That hurt. I was afraid I broke a rib at first because it hurt so bad. Get Jack jumping over here then.
Where at?
Right down here, just see. Yep. Right in all these swirls.
Maybe the current's getting stronger. One more month.
I think I'm gonna refresh my bait. Bait's been out there a while. I'm gonna reel in and put fresh bait on it. Skip tag still looks good, but I'm gonna freshen it. It all still look good, but I'm gonna get some fresh bait here.
How's the big fish?
I'm gonna be right behind that pier out of the current.
Exactly what I was just fixing to say.
Good luck getting around there.
Because you see, the current swoops everything around behind it.
Already did. Good luck getting in there.
They all come falling in my mouth.
Thought she was gonna have to fight them motorcycle mamas there for a minute. That's a club people coming down here, motorcycle club people. Thought I was gonna have to put the wife on them.
I'd sit on them. I'd be about as good as that kid. I don't know if you noticed, I'm old and fat now. It don't work. Homie don't play that. Homie don't bet. I don't want to die.
There's rain in them clouds right there. You see it coming out?
That is. Looks like
Y'all can see it. Where is it? If I can point it right, that is all rain. That is all rain. The title of this video is Fishing Below Kentucky Adam. No, I didn't know that. Probably had a little auto-correct action going on there. I'll fix it when I get a chance. I didn't mean to get away.
You're good. I know you did. It's not like I'm in your spot.
We may have to make a run for it.
Yeah. As sweet as I am, I'll melt.
The way that rain's looking, it looks like it's coming right our direction. Let me get this last one in and I'll catch up on chat there.
Yeah, I feel it. Start spring. Maybe a fish might be.
Go ahead and cast out there, baby. You're not gonna hurt me.
I'm about to.
Now you're gonna get hung right there.
I'm there now. Thank you.
You'll be hung.
It's all right.
Most likely. I tried fishing there before, and every time I do, I get hung.
I'm out of line. You took it somewhere.
I was pushing it around.
That's all right. Stay right where it's at. Let's just see what happens.
I went down to way down.
Uh-oh. See if my big fish is out there waiting on me.
Thought that something was gonna hit right there for a minute. It's another one of them little twitchers. I'm gonna catch up on chat, then I'm gonna have to look at the weather forecast or the radar. It looks like rain. Oh, in there, that's rain falling. I hope it's not coming this way. Oh, your knee brace stabbed the side of your leg. Dang, I hate that for you. I tell you, them rocks are hard on the legs, real hard. Ugly Dog Lures, how you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Nephew Austin. Oh yeah. I'll try and get that fixed here in a little bit. Well, I guess I will whenever I shut it down. I don't know if I can change it midstream. Southern Wildfin, how you doing, buddy? Well, it's a nice, easy place to fish, but they sure are not biting today. Well, I say that. The wife's caught some skipjack off of here and a little white bass. I hadn't caught the first thing. Ooh, yeah, it's a little shower just north of us. See where it's going.
Cool breeze coming off of it.
It looks like it's going to go east of us. Hopefully it'll miss us. Looks like it's going to go around us. Charlie been sick? I guess I missed it. Hate that. I hope you get feeling better. Hey, Brandon. Good to see you, man. It rained here before you left. Yeah, it was raining this morning too when we got up. Rained pretty good this morning. We didn't get down there till probably, I don't know, 12 o'clock, something like that. Oh yeah, probably later than that. It may have been closer to 1 before we got here. Yeah, bite should be picking up. I'm hoping. It can't get any worse. Bite cannot get any worse. The only way this bite can get worse is if my wife catches one before I do. Because then I'm going to have to throw her in. Hey, be careful if you cast out this side. Those guys are snagging down there. They'll be throwing them big, heavy treble hooks. They're snagging freezing carp. If they catch an Asian carp, why don't you just hoof it on down there and get one? We'll use it for bait. You don't want to go down the rocks to get it? I don't know about that. My wife says she won't go down them rocks to get an Asian carp from those guys that are snagging. Ain't that pitiful? Another skipjack. Bring him over here, I'll get him. She gave up on the catfish. Went back to the skipjack.
I just left my pole.
Something little is just bouncing that red pole. I saw somebody's comment there. Give me a second, I'll take it, check it out. That's right, done that way to be incognito. We don't want all them people coming in here and finding us. Wingstop, how's it going? I don't believe I've ever seen you come in. Y'all just come on over and go fishing. I don't know where you live. Are you? Yep, there's still guys down here snagging. I think, now I've never been a snagger, so I don't know. Yeah, they're snagging Asian carp. I don't know exactly the rules, but I'm assuming they can snag them just about year round down here, because I see guys down here all the time snagging. Now you can't snag on Barkley. Barkley, I know, has a snagging season below the dam. You live in Commie, Connecticut. Well, that's no good. I can't say I've ever been up there. Oh, you snagged some yesterday. Good deal. Did you get any Asian carp? I've never been to Connecticut, but from what I've seen of it, it looks like a pretty place. I've never really been to the Northeast much. I'd like to go up to Maine, go on a big moose hunt. Take the wife up there when it's nice and cold. She loves that nice snowy weather. Oh, you did get some. You ever use them for bait? J-Dog, what's going on, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Just bought your girlfriend a catfish pole. Hey, I've eaten them Asian carp before. There's a restaurant in Paducah. What's the name of that place, baby, that we went to? The Freight House. The Freight House. They have Asian carp on the menu, but they don't call it Asian carp. They call it Kentucky snapper or something like that. But yeah, it is. It's actually a good food. They had a thing up here at Kentucky Down Village. I think it was last fall, maybe, where they had a chef come in that was cooking them several different ways. You could get it smoked, fried, baked, anyway. And they had them on Kentucky Afield, the TV show that did it. And everybody talked about how good it was. So they say it's a good white meat. I mean, they're a filter feeder, so I guess it ought to be good. Something changed while I've been over here running my yapper. My lines have pushed off to the right. I don't know if they kicked up a little bit more current. I didn't notice it as they did, but something changed. Really kicked them off way to the right. And I don't think that's a fish did it, because both of them are moved right. The red one is just, there was a bite right there. That one was a bite. Come on now.
Don't leave me now, Bessie.
Trying to catch up with everybody. Wingstop, what kind of catfish y'all have up there in Connecticut? Y'all have like blues, flathead, channels, all of them, or what do you have? Southern Wildfin, we are about, I don't know, 15 to 18 feet above the water.
Hey.
I got something.
Yeah, let's go fast.
Not very big. Well, oh, it came up. There's the rain. Dadgummit, I had one on there and he came off. That weather app said it wasn't going to get wet. I had one and he came off. I'm going to get I got a plastic bag here and we'll put over his camera. Trying to avoid the winds there. I don't think it's going to do much rain, just a little shower. Okay. Is it looking like more and more? Oh, yeah, it's kind of coming down. Huh? Yeah, I think we're about to get wet. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Fish gone. He was on there first. I think we're going to probably wrap it up. What do you think? Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up. You want to get wet or ride it out? Well, if you don't care, we'll ride it out. We'll try and ride out the rain if it doesn't go absolutely drenches. We may get wet though. It's looking kind of rainy. Yeah. Oh, Southern, where I started to answer you there, we're about 15 or so feet off the water. So, you know, if it's much more than 10 pounds, we have to walk it down the way. Yeah, there's a fish. Keep it on. I don't know if it's on there or not. I don't think it is. Nope. Hey, get on there. These may be guards that are taking it, not staying on it. He's on there first. Are you hung? Oh, I'll be back, guys. She's got something going on. Yep. Picking up my batteries and stuff. Woo! I don't know if y'all can see or not.
Has to be blowing too.
That is a cold rain. Lord, that's cold. That's some big drops. I'm gonna cover this camera up, guys, completely. Hope y'all enjoy the Walmart plastic bag view. That rain's so cold it takes my breath. Yeah, there's some thunder. I'm gonna wrap it up, guys. I don't know if y'all can hear me. We're still there. We got some lightning and thunder, so we're gonna wrap her up real quick. I appreciate y'all hanging out. We're gonna grab stuff and run. We'll talk to y'all.